Hello everybody and welcome back to the new Genshin Impact limited time quest event. This is called Tournament of Glory and Bloom, and as we can see it features Varessa and it features Aoife, who I've been super excited to see recently. So I'm so excited to see more of his character because I'm not gonna lie, I am going to be pulling for Perry the Platypus. Who are we talking to first? Oh, is that Aoife?
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking.
Bro.
This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ.
Bro, he's so hot,
Barely
though.
made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
Oh my god.
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss.
No, why is he actually so
He's a
hot?
smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago.
Oh, baby.
He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy.
Damn.
Already a battle-worn veteran.
Look at the
Yet still
collarbone.
so young.
The scratch. Oh my god. He is so attractive. I'm gonna beat someone.
What's going on here?
Hey, Kachina. Do you speak?
Traveler, Paimon.
You do.
A long time no see.
What's up? I love Kachina. I love
So
Kachina.
basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
What? It talks? Hello, Kakuku? And you are?
Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about?
Talks.
So this Aoife you just mentioned is actually...
Yeah, that's Auroron's friend.
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out.
He's
For
such a
juvenile
bro.
Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, their faces.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
Yeah. Like Muvika's.
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
Sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it.
Huh.
Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Eva. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've
Dude.
got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Aw, poor little dude. He's just a baby.
What up, my dudes?
I'm in love with you. Your rep precedes you, bro. Respect.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength.
I can be on your
My
wavelength.
name's Aoife,
What?
a vet from the Flower Feather Clan. This here's my
Take me
assistant,
now.
Cuckoo. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah?
He knows me.
Everyone's heard all about you two.
Oh, he's
You're
got like a little
absolute
badge,
legends.
like a name
The
badge.
total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
A legend among vets.
Yo, thanks, bro.
You're
There was
welcome,
always
bro.
a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so
Aw.
busy, he was running around like a headless chicken. Seriously, seriously.
True dat. More wounded are piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Bro.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's
Oh.
medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom.
Oh, he
My
got a
family's
gun.
been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt.
Oh.
But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon.
Yeah.
Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask.
Oh.
I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine.
Ah.
When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time.
Oh.
I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
I really love his eyes. They look so good. You've got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
They look kind of like tired, and I like that look. I like a tired man.
Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Oh, they're all here. What are you all doing here? I mean, I know why they're here, but still.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Bro tall AF.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we
He's also a
adults must
luchador.
bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine.
Aw.
So don't look too surprised.
That's cute.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard.
Anyway,
let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Netland, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials.
Oh.
It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage.
Oh.
So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Interesting.
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
Oh, why not? Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held.
Is that guilt thing?
But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics.
The guilt Aoife was talking
The more
about?
reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength.
Huh.
In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
Y'all good?
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up.
Oh.
We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the
Okay.
war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape.
Just like an arena
So
fight.
why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Molani will be there. There's nothing she loves
Yeah.
more than a lively occasion.
I can see that.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered.
Oh.
I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Oh, hi. Hi. Hey. Oh.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Can you hit them up?
Gotcha, bro.
I love his lingo.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
I don't know. Ask Kanich.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Bro is not doing hot.
Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
More like let's sleep on it type, are we, Paimon?
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away.
What you looking at, cuckoo bird?
Wow. Go away, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
I'll sign up. I'll sign up too.
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
Can I sign up? I want to help the baby. I'm an animal lover.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
Aww. I feel like he has something to say.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh,
He gone.
long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
For our Saurian companion, Act 1. Okay. Wait, can I speak to him? I'm gonna try. You good? Wait, what am I supposed to do here? In dwell? What does that mean? The fuck? Hold up. Am I gonna have to look this up? I think I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm not in this area yet on this character. So let me look up how you do this. Cause I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to do
My time
that.
with the Spines taught me that carrying an
Oh my god,
unreliable
shut up,
weapon
Navia.
is worse than not carrying one
Please.
at all.
I don't know how to indwell. Is that thing where you have to have that one little guy? Because I don't have the little guy. Oh, wait, no. There's a thing back here, isn't there? Is this what you want me to do? Yeah, okay, I realized. I'm smart. Oh, there's no voices for them? Everything okay, Milray? Do you want to eat something? Why don't I go pick you some fruit? Thanks for looking after me, Nyan. I'll be fine. Hello, Milray and Nyan. Oh, who are you? Haven't seen you around here before. Have you come to visit Milray too? Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Those nice humans have found a way to cure you. It won't be long before they've gathered enough ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals, so hang in there. You'll be on the med soon. Sacred flame crystals? Milray. That's exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, very dangerous. They can beguile human hearts, turn friends into enemies. The humans must be very careful. Poor Pookie. Milray struggles to say something else, but he soon falls unconscious once more. Beguile human hearts? The chiefs didn't mention anything about that before. Could there be an unknown risk associated with using sacred flame crystals? But more importantly, even if those chiefs know nothing, if even the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did Milray and Nyan come to hear of it? Nyan, who told you guys about the sacred flame crystals and that they were dangerous? A mysterious quasar we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I still remember how our friends were all running around in panic the first time Milray passed out. Not this disease. Not again. We'll need to find the ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. But sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts and turn friends to enemies. What should I do? Where did this guy find out then? I don't know. He often said things we couldn't understand. Apart from us, no other little Saurians wanted to play with him. As far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. but I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times, and we're very close friends. I really, really hope that Milray recovers soon, but if the secret flame crystals genuinely are that dangerous, I don't think that's the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll remind the humans to be careful. In the meantime, you take good care of Milray, alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets lots of rest. You do that for him? Thank you so much. This is becoming more mysterious by the minute. With Mavika and the 6 chiefs present, I'm sure everything will be alright, but still, I'd better find a chance to talk to Mavika about it. Interesting. Go to the speaker's chamber. Like this? Can I go like this? Like this? In my little form here? So I'm assuming it's like the Triwizard Tournament in Harry Potter. You know, in the Triwizards tournaments where it's like, oh, this is a great honor, but you might fucking die. That's what it reminds me of. Like, poor Harry. Like, bro did not deserve that whatsoever.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Hi, Mavika.
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
Oh, she's so pretty.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Okay, bye. Damn, he tall
Traveler,
AF.
Paimon. Good luck.
Thanks.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Yeah, that's a little ominous.
Hey, it's been a while, you two.
Oh my gosh,
Are
she's
you
so
here
pretty.
about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about sacred flame crystals?
What makes you ask?
I gotta clear my throat. We've heard rumors that sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
That's very true.
So please, be at ease. And besides,
I'm
even
not
if they
at
did harbor
ease.
some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, It just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Oh,
Huh? Who could they be?
probably our friends.
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
I bet you Mualani's gonna be there. Kachina, Kanich, Yansan. What's the girl's name? Chaska, Auroran. Probably those few. That's who I'm betting on. Let's see who's out here. Oh, I was right.
Here.
I knew it. Hi, Mualani.
That traveler, Paimon. So basically,
Oh my god, I love hearing her voice finally.
hold up. What happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is, I get to go first.
Bruh.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden? So you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs? What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
Is this a new voice actor? Because honestly, I don't hear a difference.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming. And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula Hao!
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
You need a little all-you-can-eat barbecue?
Team Rocket's blasting off again?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions
Oh, no.
and a personalized nutrition
I'm-
plan to
I'm
help
good.
you become stronger than you already
I'm
are.
good.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables.
I do like
but
vegetables.
I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or
I'm
you
good.
could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too. I can bake Saurus crackers
Aw.
and green fruit chips. Oh, Paimon loves those too. Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others.
Can I just play with everyone?
You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. How about I join all of you then? Tumaini belongs to all of Notland after all.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Now I can play for all teams.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier... Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
I love Kanich. He's one of my favorites. Oh, little guy. I need to heal him. The power of friendship cures all. Okay, the quest. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing this is it. Right? That's the one. Participate in the first half of the excavation thing. Okay. Where's this match at? Where are you asking me to go? Why are there so many freaking quests? Where are you taking me? Oh, over here? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Because there's a lot of quests that just hit me right now, and I don't know which one's the main quest. Participate in the first half of the excavation exhibition match? Question mark? I'm guessing this is right. What is this? Start competition. Let's go. I love competitions.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our game plan.
The almighty Dragon
Oh my god, shut up.
Cool how needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
Oh.
You killjoy.
Maybe if you were nicer, you know.
We're a real dream team.
Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lilani.
They won't know what hit them.
Alright then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Do I get to play as Milani for a trial? Because I don't have her. Yeah, I got all of them. Okay. Do I just go?
Let's ride!
I'm just saying we just go. Whee! Yee! Wow! Yeah! Oh, hey, Yon-san.
Here by the water route, just as expected.
Oh.
Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready.
I don't want to
Alright
fight
then.
her.
Time for a real showdown.
She's so cute. We got ear twins.
Come on, show me your courage.
Oh shoot! I forgot how to use Mulani.
Carbon wave.
It's like this. Yeah.
Finish this next time.
Hey, no flash. Give this everything you've got.
Come on, show me your courage.
I forgot how to use these characters.
Clear the area.
I forgot how to use them.
Session. Let's call it a day.
We won.
At this rate, we'll be invincible.
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet.
What?
Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave.
Oh.
This is proof of our victory.
I was gonna say, like, what the heck? There's just an invisible wall here.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal
Oh.
monsters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
Don't worry. Leave this to Turbo Twirly.
You've got this,
The
Kachina.
Wait, I don't remember how to use these. Oh, that's how. Okay. Like I said, I'm not in Notlin on this character or this account. Thanks, Kachina.
You're finally here, Other Granny.
Would you
If
come?
I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Oh,
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
wow, Milani.
Well, well.
All ice on you.
This was new.
I really like Milani. I kind of want to get her.
Is that all you have?
All
Kanicha's stuck.
Take a look behind the veil. Wait.
Kanicha's stuck.
Take a look behind the veil.
Wind blows.
My weight.
Just one more guy.
I got him cornered. Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time.
There we go.
All right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Oh,
Looks like
hey.
I showed up right on cue, huh?
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
Did they mention reinforcements?
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Alright. Okay. I gotta remember how to use... I don't remember how to use him. I think I'm supposed to wait on that E. There we go. Oh shit.
That's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find another way.
Bitch, what? What do you mean? Let's find another way. The fuck? What do you mean? Like, you want me to go over here? Like, the fuck? I'm gonna go up here.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Okay. And then you. Cool. Yoink. Where you want me to go here? Hey, Cheska. Spider-Man. He said fist.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow, but this is just the beginning.
Oh, of course.
So stay on your feet. If you can.
Oh, I can.
I'm not gonna lose!
Oh, I
Well
can.
said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Yeah.
Watch out! Let's show this passage to Lord your King! It's raining fire! Against your soul!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
Point. I love the Beyblade.
Let's shred, Starkey!
All I've got.
Alright, how about we call it a day?
I can do that. Yeah.
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Thanks for covering us.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as green fruit chips.
Oh,
I
hey,
gave them to
Granny.
the marshals from the Masters of the Night Wind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Hey, Grandma.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up.
I love her.
Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Even Sid Lolly didn't notice anything strange about the sacred flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
You're right.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's, meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Oh, poor Kachina.
Sure.
Oh.
In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
She sounded sad. Y'all made her sad. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? She looked upset. Poor baby. Also, her eyes are so huge. Hey everybody, it's me.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Okay, I'm going. You get changed in a familiar spot. Hey!
Let's get this party started!
The bathing suit's really cute, actually.
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
The wine glass and a towel.
Fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Paimon's hair is really cute right here.
Join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
Eating.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table.
Bro.
Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich!
Aww.
For my greatness! Hey, watch it, how? You're splashing water everywhere.
You can really see his tattoos. Oh, is that
This is so tasty.
She slumped over.
You gotta try it. Kachina. Tavata Kachina.
What's wrong with Kachina?
I made Sora's crackers. Come have some. Okay. I'll be right there.
Kanich, what are you doing?
Kanich, you surless! Unhand me! Let me go!
What's wrong with Kachina?
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up. No problem at all. We had a blast. Parties are always extra lively.
What's wrong
when you
with
guys
the
are here.
baby?
It was so much fun. You know, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
I noticed that too.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now, Cease.
Okay, that's part 1. I wonder what's bothering Kachina though. He's just a baby. He's baby. He's babby. Babby. 2 days later? 2 days later. Does it have to be at night though? This is supposed to be in the day. I don't quite know. Tick 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 tick
I really want to
Okay.
go traveling.
Children of Echoes. Children of Echoes. I'm not gonna lie, I do think maybe the Children of Echoes is my favorite. Either that or the Hot Springs. I really like these two. These two are my favorite. Let's see, where's the babby? Where's the babby? Like, I just don't know why Katrina would be sad. Maybe it's because of the mill guy over here.
Oh, here
Yeah.
you are, Kachina.
She is kind of looking at him.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Kachina, has something been on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match. so we're kinda worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost.
Aw.
Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow.
Aww.
I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid?
I mean, you are a kid.
The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
Girly, you are a kid.
So that's what's been bothering you,
Enjoy
huh?
your youth, girly pop. This is an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point?
Yeah, I'd say that.
I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
There's no big rush. No big time rush. Okay. Oh, shut up.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
You're welcome.
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it.
Hi, Grandma.
Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny C. Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
Run into trouble?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Me? Oh, so that's what this is about. I was worried about the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? Well, I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumor. You tested Lolly about the rumor that can beguile human hearts.
But a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Okay, let's go.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Medicine born of guilt. See, that's what I was thinking. Aoife said something about guilt. That's what I was thinking. Oh shit, I ain't got nothing unlocked over there. That's not good for me. It's okay. I hope. Oh, hey, why'd you do that? Can I not, like, get that? I guess not. How the fuck do I get up here? I think that's like one of those secret bosses, isn't he? Yeah, I ain't gonna touch you. I ain't gonna touch you. Okay, don't worry. I ain't about that. have to go the long way, aren't I? And I don't have any characters whatsoever from Notland. I did not get any of the characters, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want any of them. Like, I would have liked to have Sitlali. And maybe Kanich and Mualani. Where do you want me to go? I kind of want Varessa. I know she's on the banner right now. I think she's also supposed to appear sometime in this story quest too. But yeah, I kind of want Varessa just simply because anytime the community hates on a character, I'm like, I gotta have that character. That character's gotta be mine. You know? I'm one of those players. Okay, I'm going up, but it wants me to go down. So like, what the heck? Okay, well there's the teleporter. I'm gonna get this teleporter since I'm here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda lost here. You want me to go in here? Oh! I didn't realize that opened.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many? Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Yes, ma'am. Did you find something? I guess not. Yo, Paimon can read. Crazy. A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into a distant land. I've flipped through them several times, but still, nothing about the Bloomflower trials, yet the stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliance, betrayals? Seems like in the Natlan of 6 or 7 centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika.
Oh.
Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
First time I've ever heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
You found something?
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see.
Why are they staring at me like that?
A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed.
Oh.
And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something that happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
No more references.
Oh, looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, the mysterious Quasor and the Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I have a feeling I know a certain Kukusor that might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant, Kakuku, must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Okay. Looks like we're going to look for clues. Gotta go back over here. I remember what to do this time. You gotta use the little indwelling thing. I wonder why we can indwell. Because I didn't realize that that was a secret, huh? That nobody else knows. Interesting. Yeah, maybe if we find, you know, that Kukusaur. Hello, can I get this? The fuck? Then maybe we'll get our answers. Let's see. Nayan, can you tell me more about that mysterious Kukusaur you mentioned before? Huh? You want to make friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down is no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. One second he'll pop out in front of us, then vanish into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time he took us to his absolutely beautiful place with all this really, really tall stone gates. And there were so many other Kukusaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on other Saurians' territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that it was his home. Kukusaurs and a stone gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather I can't say that. Flower Feather Clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty? Yeah, light and floaty. You know, you'll know who he is the instant you see him. That seems to be the only description Nyan could come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing. Leave it to me. Oh, Marissa is here! Bruh, no. Don't just tease me. I want to talk to them. How do I, oh, no. No, this is how, okay, hey. I'm trying to learn. There we go. I want to talk.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Rawr.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Rawr.
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Her voice is so cute. They literally just said, here's the character that's on a banner, tease, and then didn't even let us talk to her properly. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, Varessa gets hate, so I want her. Any character that gets hate, I'm a pull for them.
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming.
Cool.
We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kanich, what are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match.
Oh.
But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret.
Okay.
After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive?
You give them the rundown of the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague.
The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty?
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
Okay, I can
I'll
do
check
that.
the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I am a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I don't care.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
I got a feeling that this like Kukusaur is like not a Kukusaur. That's the wrong button. Like maybe they're like the ghost of a Kukusaur, like light and floaty, or maybe it's got something to do with the guy who was exiled. Oh, that fruit just now was kind of sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Nobody says that. Hello there. How can we help? I was just wondering, have you ever met a Kukusaur around here who'd be described as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Are light and floaty really such distinct traits? These Kukusaurs seem to have instantly understood who I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He often is perched up on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple days back. Huh? Well, that's not something you see every day. He usually won't go anywhere near them. So is there any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruit instead, huh? Come, try this one. Sweetest we can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Haha, fruitful. So funny. Guess I'd better wait and see if Mulan and Kanich have any better ideas. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe it's like the guy who left or something. I don't know. I think it's tied to that. Hey.
Anything on your end, Kanich?
I like how he brings his fist in.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Well, I'm yawning.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukusaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he really is hiding from us.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Night Wind.
All right. I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Light and floaty, they said. Okay. I'm assuming back to, Sitlali. Let's see. Yep, and Kachina.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sitlali, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukusaur?
Nope, not yet.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, It feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Whew. Finally, dudes.
Oh, hey, Pookie.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
Oh, it's you who he's following. Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette.
Is he a ghost?
So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds like a ghost.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay. I've got this.
You do? It's like I think it's a ghost. I really do think it's a ghost. Sweet Lolly?
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
What? Oh.
Surely that's not...
I was right. He's a saurian ghost. I knew it. No wonder Nani describes him as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable, not like any Kukasaur I've ever seen. This must be Milray's mysterious friend, then. The one spreading the rumors about the sacred flame crystals beguiling human hearts?
Wait.
Okay, I got it. I got it,
real
guys.
ones? Haven't they been fixed?
I got it. This area is so M color palette. It is. Also, see, Lolly, my color palette. Perfect. What I think has happened is I think that this Saurian is the Saurian who they weren't able to save in the last Bloom trials, and maybe now that maybe we're trying to do the Bloom trials again, it's come back to try to tell people not to do the Bloom trials, because we know that like the Flower Feather people of old, you know, there's the two brothers, the chief and his brother. They got into a big fight after they couldn't save this little guy. So I think that maybe the brother who left and became a wanderer, I think this was his Kukasaur. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I feel like this story is building up to.
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man.
You
Sorry.
already did. Oh, crew!
He ran off.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You follow the little saurian spirit who leads you much further away than you expected. Okay. Wow, big guys. Oh, the rocks.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Well, what's over here?
Why have you brought us here?
Cool.
So, is there something buried here, or what?
Don't tell me it's like a body. I have that trauma with
You
that one
want us to
Dane
dig it up?
quest. No, you know the last time you dug something up, you got that body of that guy, what's his name? The Clothar Alberic. Yeah, we dug up his body that one time. No, thank you. I'm done digging up bodies. Okay, it's a box. No, that's like a coffin.
These are woven scrolls, yes. albeit very
That's you.
crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result.
That's you, I can tell.
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago. But why would these be here?
Oh my god, put two and
Come,
two together.
let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Paimon, move your fat ass head. Bob it in front of me.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict.
Oh.
Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Huh.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn,
That's interesting.
despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Enhance a warrior's strength?
Oh! Are you getting greedy? Is this what this is about?
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you.
I got a bad feeling,
Antu,
chat.
be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing us on the field like that.
Ambushing?
Oh.
No one but yourself's to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Agreed.
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flowerfeather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nompole. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this.
Poor little guy.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Wow. Thank you for the
No
follow.
need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
I did see him get up and walk away. Don't tell me he died.
How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had
That's
a choice?
the greed.
As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning.
Bro!
He ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
That's so
He's your
horrible.
companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared
Nah,
to the future
kill
of
him.
our tribe.
Kill him. I want him dead. How dare? Oh. You let his friend die?
Here. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief,
What the
Amara.
fuck?
Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this.
Wow.
No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted.
You tell him.
All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Bitch!
Antu!
No!
Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
This is worse than any K-drama. I'm gonna start crying. It's like losing a pet. Damn.
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own.
The brain rot is taking over. Aoife's brain rot.
I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way.
Aww.
After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals,
Damn.
our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
What?
Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
Bitch, I'm gonna be crying. This is so sad. I'm such a sucker for animals. I don't care if it's in
remember
game or
once,
not.
Over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal.
Wow.
Flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Wow.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on.
Wow. You should have just killed him.
Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself?
my stream
He's
with
the
1
one who put you
views.
up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy
I
it.
don't buy it. Hi, Robin. Everybody, say happy birthday, Robin. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, yeah. Anything with animals is extremely sad. I don't care if it's in video games or not. My heart, it hurts. It hurts. Imagine you have a poor little dying animal and you're gonna be a bitch and just like flaunt the medicine that the animal needs. Like, I'm sorry, but you should have just attacked this guy. I would turn a blind eye. I would let you do it. Just do it. I won't say nothing. Beat him up!
You little vulture!
Wow.
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it.
He thinks that
It wasn't
greed
until
is
years
caused by
after Antu's
those.
death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why.
Yeah.
Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies.
This hurts.
He concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves.
He's just a babby.
In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end.
Chad, I'm literally crying. I'm literally about to cry. That's so sad. He's just a baby. He doesn't deserve that. My man basically said this is the cure for your sickness. Yeah, exactly. Not giving it to you. Like, how selfish can you be? Yeah. Was he really? Slamming the crystal in the bird's... You know what? You should have just killed him, Nampo. You should have just, like, you know, give him a little wham. A little, like, bam, bam, pow, pow, Batman style. Fuck him up.
I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner.
God, he's beating himself up over this, too.
But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
Is this like one of Aoife's ancestors, by the way? Because he seems like he's a vet too.
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be
he
united
died.
as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Oh, when they were united. Damn. That hurts.
Medicine born of guilt.
That's where it comes from. I see now. I see now. I'm not doing the Aoife quest. I don't want to cry. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be as sad as this is. Like, I can't do anything that's got animals. It makes me so emotional. Oh, that's why you see his eyes closing, the crystal constantly going down. Damn. That's what I think he looks like, Aoife on the scrolls. Yeah, he has that kind of, like, white hair, and he looks like he might be a vet, and Aoife said that, like, his family is a long line of vets. So I'm assuming maybe he's got some, like, you know, like, family ties, like, you know, like, an ancestor or something to Aoife. My man is so hot, though.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else. He senses something familiar in you.
Oh, he must look like
No wonder there
him.
weren't any records of the last Bloomflower
Wow.
trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as
Aw.
miraculous as they believed.
It's him.
All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Kukusaur going?
Look, over there. Do you think he's sad?
Oh.
Or maybe he's lost in his memories.
I'll go hang out with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here.
Girl, me too.
I regret lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eyes.
Damn.
Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Wow. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is just like try to make sure, you know, Notland tribes stay at peace. It's all because of, you know, the sacred flames that like greed sparked through the tribes. So as long as we can overcome greed, the power of friendship, just like My Little Pony, Notland, the world of My Little Pony, power is friendship is magic. you know. What? Riz mode, not as hot as you. I know, I am. I'm smoking, honestly. Not as hot as Chef. I mean, yeah. Bringing that down. You're Riz all the time. Oh my god. Robin is the Phasmo Ghost Rizzler. For real. My Little Pony's crazy. It is. On to. Aren't you that blonde gal from just now? Wait, is this your real form? You can just turn yourself into a human? That's amazing. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in lots of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Nepal was. Afterwards, the pain stopped and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I hid and searched, I searched without end, my body getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave, where I huddled up and slept for ages. When I woke back up again, the world seemed completely different. A cave? Yeah, and there was all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. When I came out of the cave, I saw those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nyan. The three of us had been running in circles. Once I showed them my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and then I finally heard the sounds of Nepal's voice calling out for me to come to him. The monsters disappeared? This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley lines have been restored, so at this point, he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him. I wanted to, but then Milray came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampol said that the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. Hey, that's the name of my book series. So you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could just cast every last one of them into a volcano, but we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just as Nepal concluded in his scroll, Antu misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can we do for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, big sis? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. Antu's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know how to tell him. The times have changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. Bro, that's so sad. I can't. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh my god, yeah. Hello Kitty Adventures! I've never played that, actually. I know, surprising. Let's see. The poor little Saurian dude.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Bro. Bro.
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond.
Aww.
If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them. and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth.
They
Helping
say
people makes so
kids know
the
more
best
than
move isn't to get
you
stuck
think
on
they
the
do.
truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid.
He wants to help
Sacred
them.
flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
That's pretty smart, though. That's pretty smart. It is adorable calling you big sis. He's just a babby. Fat babby. Never mind what you're trying to do. Can we sure he even understands you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either.
Katina!
Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystal?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
I love St. Lolly. Come. Let Granny explain.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen.
Oh.
Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Okay, that's Act 2 complete. I'm assuming there's one more act. Okay, let's see what it is. Wait until 2 days later? I can do that. I can wait for 2 days. I guess. Oh, wow, I was watching a short about a bull seaman, and then here you say, come. Granny says, come, child, I will tell you the story of my youth. I love Sweet Lolly. I know a lot of people don't like her because, you know, she's like the old character, but she looks young. I don't know. I think she's interesting. I like her personality. I like her color palette. I like her play style. I really wish I got her, but I lost. Look, you see what I lost to? Where's she at? Oh, you're right here. You see what I lost to? Wait. You see what I lost to? You see what happens? The one Notland character that I actually wanted, and I lost my 50-50. Imagine losing your 50-50 to the one character that you don't want. Because on this account, at least, Mona was my first ever 5-star. I don't play with Mona. Not anymore. Everybody's here, dang. Oh, see,
sleepy.
Alexa.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
You know what? He deserves to be locked up.
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
I love Kanich so much, guys. I love him. Let's see, back in my day, Netflix came out in the mail holding a key. The internet will tell you about the mail. Before Netflix, there was Redbox. Redbox, not blocks. That's Roblox. Redbox. I remember having that. The younger child. Yeah. I got the 1.0 Silani. Yeah.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife,
oh,
now
I'm
that
just gonna pet her.
everyone's here, shall we begin?
Pet.
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
Also, I want to know, on the YouTube side, on Twitch side here, does he look like Perry the Platypus? I know so many people have been like, Perry the Platypus? A platypus? Perry the Platypus? Does he look like Perry the Platypus to you? Because, you know, the colors.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
You were like, what happened centuries ago? Oh, everyone's gloomy.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today. But it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible.
Hey, Pookie.
That's just too awful.
Pet. They were so mean to you.
There
Pet.
have always been disputes.
Pet.
But once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukasaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts, and that led to all the later misunderstandings.
Pet.
At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once you've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Yeah. This poor little guy. He's having a hard time. Yes. Same color scheme. Yeah. Let's see, anime glasses. Oh!
Since you care not to
I was
listen,
scared.
one shan't be telling you.
Hey! Thanks, Lily. Fine. Netflix started in 1998? Really? In 2002? That's insane. I didn't know that. Also, I love that the cloud retainer works now.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Well.
Acting! That sounds fun.
We're acting?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future.
I gotcha.
So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain.
Oh, that's cute.
For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come.
Yeah,
At that
that's
age,
cute.
happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate.
Oh.
When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius."
Aww.
And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Oh, that's so
Spot on.
sweet, actually.
That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
Forgot about the medicine part.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop. And I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
She's got that retail experience.
You have my cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
Does that mean confirmed Auroron is the guy in Avatar: The Last Airbender? My cabbages!
And my Flame Strider.
Oh,
you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me when Lali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world.
That is true. You did do that.
We've powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director. A dude to run the show.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like Kanich is someone who's great at acting. He's pretty just stone-faced a lot of the times, but I feel like he could get directing done.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
The smallest, slightest smile I've ever seen on his face.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting.
Aww.
I'd be so stiff, the game would be up
It's
before we
okay.
even got started.
Pet baby, it's okay. She's so cute.
I'll stay and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. All right.
Teamwork.
Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
Yeah! Act 3, Spell of Unity. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, you're lurking? No problem, Robin. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy the glitter in your tea. Because I know you drink tea.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
That's true, though. But you can fly, Paimon?
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
Okay.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These 2 are in even more of a rush than Paimon.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like.
Slow and
Besides,
steady wins
if
the
we don't-
race. I'm not letting you finish.
Looks like they're trying to block our path.
I want to fight.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on. Time for a warm-up.
I want to fight. Yeah. Oh, I get Eon-san too.
Take it from
Oh, I haven't actually seen her yet. Okay, she's a runner. Okay. So she's just a runner. Okay, I was like, I haven't seen what her thing is.
Control breathing.
Okay, she hits stuff. She breaks rocks. That's cool. Oh, hi, Kachina. Oh, I'm not fighting you.
I'll stop you in your tracks.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to fight her. That's my baby.
Faster, stronger.
Oh, I actually really like her fight style. It's very simple. Got that barbell.
Time to say hello.
Hold on to your hat.
Don't worry, everyone. We can do it.
The gun. The flying gun.
Locked up. We've got to fall back for now.
Okay. My flag.
Excellent. We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
All tuckered out.
Oh.
Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue!
Grandma.
Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Hey, Meemaw.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking. Is she?
Yeah, she is. Where's Meemaw? Oh, guys, we got Meemaw on the team. Meemaw on the team now. I haven't used Meemaw, so I don't actually know how to use her. I know you do that. I don't know what that means. Doesn't she float? Doesn't she float? Oh, okay. She only goes up for a little bit.
Already.
The fuck? I thought that she would have went. Okay, she falls down. I thought she fell up. I'm trying to get into the crack. Come on, Meemaw. Come on, Meemaw.
I'm tired already.
Okay, Meemaw. Meemaw didn't get her Sunday nap. Is it better if I just teleport? Ah! I guess not. What the frick? You can't run up the mountain? Who can do this then? Chaska?
Take me up.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Chaska. Yes, avenge your dead sister. Koichi didn't die for this. Where am I going? What? Did I go too high up? What? Oh, it's here. I was like, what the heck? What?
Show me your move.
I was right there. Hey, don't you be shooting at me now.
Over.
Get down. No. Oh, that's how you go up. I don't really love playing with Chaska, not gonna lie. I don't know how to play her.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Yum, yum, yum.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured.
Oh.
And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Yes, Meemaw.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Meemaw, Meemaw. Thanks, Meemaw. Go get your Sunday nap, Meemaw. That's so funny. She just says adios and starts flying away. The flying gun, yes. I actually kind of like this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, I got nothing. I got no phlogiston or whatever they call it. Do they have one of those things anywhere where I can get some old...
How is this not
Let's
over
hope
yet?
you'll pull up a good
Who are you?
Do they have a reserve?
Splitting their forces
Fine.
into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
Let's finish this next time.
Coming in.
Who is laughing like that?
Door's over.
I need some more of the phlogiston, whatever you call her.
Looks like the scions of the canopy space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
I don't have any more power. We'll just have to try to get over here, maybe. No! Okay, no, it's fine. Almost there anyway. Yeah, the flying gun does not last long without any more of the phlogiston stuff. Blink. I wonder why they don't have any more around here. Hey, Kanich.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Yes, sir.
Coming in. Hold on to your hats.
Yeehaw!
Coming in.
They're giving boot hill vibes with the the yeehaw.
This isn't over yet.
You know, the cowboy hats.
Coach will take it from here. On my mark.
Oh, she jumps kind of long, actually.
Tell me what you see.
She's got a springy jump.
Fire in the hole.
Ah! Get the gun!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
I like that she does this like whistle whenever she gets off.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Well, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron!
Oh!
Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh?
Mimo, please chill.
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
She is Naruto
You
running.
youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time
figured she
she
wouldn't.
shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Oh, Mimo angry.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back.
Okay.
Next up, time for our little play.
Remember, guys, My Little Pony. Friendship is magic play. Gonna use the power of friendship over here. The power of friendship will save the day. Listen, I'm a magical girl. That's one of those things we hear all the time.
Eva, this should be enough, right?
The power of friendship.
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Ooh, those eyes.
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the spell of unity. Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other.
Chillin'!
Any questions?
We chillin'.
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Great. Then let's do this.
Yeehaw. I'm ready. I'm a great actor, I think. I've never acted, but I think I could be one, you know? At least I think.
Oh, finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well,
It's just like Eva said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani.
That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
This is so silly.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me. Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious.
What did I do again?
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
Yeah.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks
She
here?
ate the last food or something.
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No.
Oh my god.
You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani, isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together.
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten?
Oh my god.
This isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
It's honestly great acting.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Oh? Is she arguing?
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense?
I feel like you're speaking
Without
from
so
the
much
heart.
as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Damn! I don't think she's acting.
Is it
so
just
scared.
me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
I don't think she's acting.
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So...
Oh, get out of here.
Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a
Get
cool
out of here.
opportunity this could be. Listen up, everyone. Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death. I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, hereby appoint myself your referee. Kanich! Let's start with Kanich. Who's got it in for Kanich?
Why do you hate Kanish so much?
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Someone to take their anger out on.
Perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Well, yeah, definitely not acting anymore. Jillian is not acting.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals. If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
Does she have it written on her hand or something?
If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance.
Oh my god, she did.
Hopefully I sold it.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
Oh no. He's getting war flashbacks. No, not the PTSD flashbacks.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with
Wow.
all those sacred flame
I'm
crystals.
glad you're dead.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. Once and for all. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are.
Huh. Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the
Put
rules.
that away. That
If
ain't a real
something's
gun.
worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
It's my fault. If only I'd never fallen ill in the first place. I don't want to be cured, but I don't want the sacred flame crystals. Please stop fighting, please.
Antu!
Come on, chop chop. You're up, bro.
Listen, now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead to fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Fly, my dude. Fly, my dude.
Auroran, got it.
Oh, cute. He's flying. Yeah, she absolutely wrote her hand in Sharpie. Those answers. She's cheating on the test. Mavika, what the heck? It's floating.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
Let us be glad. Let us be grateful.
What in the... Look, the evil power is fading.
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natlan for centuries.
Cheese! That's just for kids. I'd never go near it.
What?
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Aww. It works.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too.
Oh my god.
Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina. And we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
Aww.
And some glazed meat stew and volcano cake too.
Volcano cake sounds good. Like a chocolate lava cake?
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny.
Yeah, Granny. Meow.
Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Lay off the battle,
Wait a
Meow.
minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying?
Just playing it off.
I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more
Oh.
often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
I love their friendship.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
Flick him, please.
Hell. I owe you an apology
Wow,
too.
wow.
I've been too harsh on you.
Wow, Kanich. Me too, honestly. He's on the ground.
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Bro's floored.
Awesome job, bro!
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend.
I will happy cry now.
Don't
Yeah.
leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
Rawr.
Thank you so much, all of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Yeah.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Aww.
Lonnie.
What a good
Actually,
friend.
it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you. Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring.
Why'd you
I'm
say
going
that?
back to bed.
Bro, he literally said the boring. The way that Farina says it.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right?
Yeah.
I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here!
Ian-san! And... whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kukuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Dude.
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Sure, bro. Sounds like a parrot. Most important step of all.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal.
Oh.
Forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Let's go. Cutscene? Yeah. Aww. The baby. Aww. Oh my god. He's looking at you. I'm about to cry. Oh, he's got friends. Oh. Big Mama. Big Mama's here. Okay, this is cute. This is really cute. Oh. The little dinos. Oh, so many friends. Oh. Is he gonna go home? Oh. Oh my god. This hurts my heart, but in a good way. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna cry. Oh, the way he's hugging. I'm crying. The way he's hugging him. Chad, I'm crying.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in
I'm
this
crying.
case, our parting is their reunion.
Yeah.
Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace.
I'm wiping my tears.
His final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases.
That's true.
As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the
Yeah!
Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close.
We did it.
From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain.
Yeah.
All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable. Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration.
Yeah!
Let's make this a lively one, people.
Party! Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Paimon. Take part in celebratory banquet. Cool. Love that. I'm gonna cry again. I lost 300 primos to my other Genshin account. Oh my god. The most adorable cutscene. That was pretty cute, not gonna lie. So I did some random pulls and now I have see one Chevy over there. Why can't I get my stream account? One Chevy, honestly. It's probably just because you're still new. But yeah. Definitely pull on the standard, Robin. You know, if you get one. They sometimes do quests where they'll like give you a free character. But I don't know when they're gonna do that.
Stroke of good luck.
Wait, did they give you one here? Let me just make sure. Do they... Maybe? Oh, yeah. You can invite Auroron. Not Chevy, though. Shivers. But, I mean, if you want Mr. Hot Topic, you could get him. Alright. Where am I going? I'm lost. This place is huge. Oh, the stadium, that's where. Oh, you have a I'm in a temple. I see.
Fancy a slice of volcano cake?
I want to see it.
baked myself.
Oh my god, it is a lava cake. I want that.
Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige.
That actually looks like a chocolate lava cake.
So good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Look at the whipped cream, the ice
Go
cream,
ahead.
and everything.
I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
Aw, you seem to have bounced back, Kachina.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely wasn't sure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natlan Natlan the way it is today. And I love spending time with my friends.
Aww.
As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So, I've decided to always do my best to help and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at.
Aw.
Like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
Kachina, you're a good kid.
You know what? Paimon just had an
Ooh.
idea. You could open a cake shop.
Yeah.
That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so?
Mm.
I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
Mm.
Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
She's a baker. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you all the way.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to
Aw.
pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
I think you want to take the cake with you just so you can eat it. Oh, shoot. That's high up. You know, it's okay. We're gonna have to walk up there, guys. Plus, if I went where you are with my level 20s, I would die. Oh, yeah. In Notlin with level 20s. Yeah, you probably would die. I was trying to see if I could see what level they are, but But it's also your world level too. It's not just like the areas. Let's see. Can I use this? Maybe I can just... I think I have a Kachina. We'll replace Kaching with Kachina.
Okay.
Makes it easier this way. My world level just hit 1. Ah, yeah. When you level up your world level, it gets a lot harder. I'm gonna use Kachina here for now because it's easier to traverse the world with her. It's much easier. When you have the Notlin characters. She's the only character I have, though. I'm running out of fuel. I don't have much more fuel. Come on, Kachina! Ascend. Ascend. I don't want to. She's my Beyblade. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. I don't really love Kachina enough to ascend her, I don't think.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already?
Wow, what a way to talk to your ancestors. Ancestor Man.
I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on,
Poor
he just stuck to
baby.
me like
See,
glue.
even in the
Even
animal
wound up
world,
becoming my assistant.
bullying exists.
Thanks, bro.
Oh,
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Did.
Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick saurian, Kakuku got infected too.
Oh.
He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man.
Hmm.
And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through.
Hmm.
And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go.
Mm.
That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Aww. Spell of Unity. Okay, so that was the limited time quest. That is the end of the quest. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!